Good morning, Mr. Prime Minister, members of the head table, ministers of government, and attendees. My name is Nurani Aziz of the St. Lucia Hospitality and Tourism Association. I wish to inform you that our tourism management, disaster management response committee was activated since the 1st of June. And since then, we have had seamless exchanges and communications with key agencies, in particular our line ministry, the Ministry of Tourism. To date, we have captured occupancy data on island as at yesterday, and that information has been shared with the relevant authorities. We, as I indicated, continue to have open lines of communication with representatives of SLASPA, Ministry of Tourism, NEMO, etc. Last month, we concluded on a ham radio training for operators within the industry. So we expect that we've ramped up on those skill sets. And we've also reconfirmed our list of satellite phones available to members within our association. The occupancy levels by our count, as it relates to the feedback provided by our members, stand at approximately 60%. And this accounts for approximately 4,000 visitors on island. We cannot account, however, for the occupancy levels among the sharing economy operators, that is your traditional Airbnb. To date, as I indicated, we continue to work with our members, and just this morning issued another advisory that not only are they to conclude on the matters related to their preparation, but also matters which are of interest to staff members and scheduling and manning to ensure that their needs are of equal priority, as is the accommodation of our guests during this time. We expect, after the discussions today, to set up another high-level committee at which exchanges will be had among the most senior persons of the relevant agencies that we are in touch with. That includes our line ministry, the Ministry of Tourism. And that concludes my presentation. Any questions? Thank you.
We, as our colleagues from the SLTA, we activated our disaster management plan yesterday. We have since communicated to our audiences that the airport has been closed. We did so yesterday. We have also communicated to all through our social platforms that should anyone be in any areas, they should communicate to us directly so that we can account of where the accommodations are, where they are situated. We also have some members of the media who are on island as we speak, so we have made accommodations to move them in other presumably safer areas, so we can account for them should any issues face them. So essentially we have activated and we await the call from you, Prime Minister, so we can proceed to welcome our visitors tomorrow. Thank you very much.
From last week, we have been putting out press releases to our sector, reminding them that we are in the hurricane season and that they should take the necessary steps to ensure that they safeguard their business, ensure that the necessaries are in when it comes to safeguarding their visitors, etc. And we have, as indicated by Mr. Nurani Aziz, we have been in communication with our key tourism stakeholders, keeping them abreast as the advisories come in from NEMO and as well as the Met Office. And we've also been posting on our Facebook page little tidbits in terms of what you should do in the event of a storm, pre and after. Thank you.
I was trying to tell the Prime Minister, update him so he can inform you, because I was just updating him this morning. Had a meeting with the chairperson of the Carnival Planning Management Committee. As you know, we'll be having semi-finals Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Groovy, Soca Power, and Calypso finals on Sunday. Now, it's really difficult for us now. So Friday's show has definitely been postponed. We've not yet postponed Saturday nor Sunday, still hoping for the best. And we've not been able to reschedule because I'm told that the Met Office is saying that there's another system right behind, and they're not sure what's going to happen. And we are hoping that all goes well and that life can return to normal next week. But let's just hope. I'm not sure what the latest would be, but it would be a major disruption for us because, as you know, every night from now until the middle of July has something, and visitors are starting to come in, for those events from this weekend as we build up to Queen Show next week Friday and the big events. So there will be some disruptions. I think that the team is meeting now, trying to see what they can do in terms of changing around the schedule if anything should happen. So we will be in touch with the police as well. This weekend we're supposed to have Soufrière Carnival, Dennery Carnival on the weekend. They wanted to have Juve, so I think it's a perfect excuse for them not to have Juve this weekend. But all the programs and everything will have to change. And hopefully if all goes well, tonight, tomorrow, life can return to normal as soon as possible. But this is going to be the highest arrival period for St. Lucia, July, early July, in terms of visitor arrivals to the country. This is the 2 weeks when we get the most people coming to St. Lucia. So you can understand how critical it is for us to respond and get life back to normal, because the Prime Minister will tell you is when he smiles the most, when he sees the numbers for early July. So it's really, really important that we get things back under control as soon as possible. Thank you, PM.